Are you wasting time on features and platforms that just don't matter? It's a big topic of discussion. I'm one of the first early adopters for most technology. I love new features and benefits of things. And with regards to content, quite often it can make a huge difference to my workflow, make things far more efficient, and get us off to a flying start for the day. It does take a bit of learning in advance. However, a lot of you also work heavily with LinkedIn, and LinkedIn are constantly testing new features and benefits on their platform. One of the things I want to talk about today is a message I was sent the other day by a nice chap who was trying to showcase his LinkedIn capabilities as a mentor or a coach, and sent me a message saying that, did I know that LinkedIn were now allowing users to use a slideshow for their banner at the top of their profile page? And hands on heart, I didn't. And when I went to his profile, eventually what I spotted was that if I waited long enough, the banner changed from one to another, to another, to another. And whilst on the surface, that seems like a really useful piece of advertising space, right? There's an opportunity there for us to add in lots of information that we perhaps can't fit on the first page of our banner. And ultimately, what's the point in creating content if when we send people to our profile, it's not fully optimized? Now, I don't know whether a few of you will remember the video profile photos that LinkedIn trialed a couple of years back. Big flop, because it gave you 30 seconds of time. People used it to spam you with their business instead of standing out from the crowd. And ultimately, they decided to get rid of it because it just didn't work very well. I never used it. Hands on heart, I never used it. I thought it was a bit, and I still do. And that's coming from a guy who loves video, right? So this new feature, this rotating banner, it's a great idea if people were ever going to look for it. The problem is when somebody goes to your profile page, they're going to skip past that profile banner. They're going to take it in for a split second, or they've already looked at it through, the preview of your profile. They're going to skip down to the bits of information that are really relevant to them, which is the featured section, your about section, your testimonials and recommendations. So whilst on the surface, it seems like a really powerful capability, and you could probably spend a good bit of time creating new banners for yourself from Canva or whatever you use to create the profile information. Ultimately, it's a waste of time, in my opinion. Now, not all features and benefits are a waste of time. There are some new stuff coming, like, you've seen the new vertical video reels. There's lots of stuff that LinkedIn are constantly doing that do add value. My challenge to you on this week's Content Classroom, though, is to, before you invest your time in it, and I'm guilty of this at times myself, right? ADHD, shiny object, let's do it. It's not always the best idea. So think about things from your ideal client's perspective and really go through the journey that they'd be on at that moment in time as to whether you think there's value in doing what you're about to spend time on. Are you planning to use that new feature? And by the way, if you go looking for it, it does only work on premium profiles. And I just got rid of Sales Navigator, so I can't even try it. I don't think it's a great idea, but I'd be keen to see what you all think of it. If anybody out there is using it, let me know. Let me have a look at your profile. Let's see what's possible with it. And perhaps there's another way of using it that I haven't thought of. Be interesting to see. All right. Take care. See you next week. Bye-bye.